Welcome everyone to the Road to Grand Champion series, the long-awaited series I might add, where we'll be helping you guys get out of the rank you're currently stuck at, but don't worry, you won't be doing this alone because we have a guest. This is Wiseman Aldous,
and just like you guys, he also wants to rank up, so
we're going to be taking him and you guys out of the ranks you're currently stuck at, up to Grand Champion 1. And with that being said, this is Wiseman Aldous' journey to Grand Champion.
Alright, what's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the Road to Grand Champion series. This is episode 10. I want to apologize for the lack of an upload yesterday. There were some things, some feedback left for me, and some things brought to my attention on the last video that I'm going to be addressing in another video that I'm probably working on at the time that you guys are watching this. And just a little refresher on everything we've been talking about throughout the series, or points that I've been trying to make. And that is, one, and most importantly, I am not trying to fool anyone. I am not actually a bronze or a silver player. I am a grand champion player. And the point of this series is meant to be purely informative and educational for you guys, so I can pass on my game sense to you, so that maybe I'm bringing up points to you that you may have overlooked, or points that you might not have thought about, so that you guys can use this knowledge and increase your rank, or use it to help you rank up as well. I'm also trying to help you guys to realize that you can rank up by keeping your plays very simple on yourself, and also by simply making smart choices, having good positioning, and only doing things and reacting to what your teammate or the play calls for at that particular time. So with that being said, we left off the last episode at 370 MMR at Silver 2 Division 2, and hopefully we can push up closer to Silver 3 this episode. We have 2 more divisions. So maybe we can push up into Silver 3 or close to Silver 3, maybe Silver 2 Division 4. But we'll see, depending on how the games go. And with that being said, we'll move on to game number 1. Alright, we're in game number 1, and we have Axel on our team, and we are against LD and Byron. Let's move up on kickoff here, got this boost. Pretty decent kickoff from our teammate here. We'll try to grab this corner boost and kind of just wait to see what happens here. We'll position behind our teammate, get on the shot. Nice, so we'll just wait. We'll move up for this since they're backwards and a little bit awkward. We'll try to go ahead and challenge it. Try to get a pass middle to our teammate here. See if our teammate's ready for it. Really good try on the shot from our teammate. He does end up getting blocked, and our teammate is in a rule 1 in the net there. So we'll do our best to try to get this ball in the net for our teammate since he's stuck in a rule 1. Kind of wait on the bounces here. Wait on the bounces. They do end up breaking out of the rule 1. Teammates there. We'll kind of position behind our teammate here. Byron is kind of heading towards our net, so we'll just position the net and wait on the pass. Our teammate does get a really good block there. We'll just try to wait mid. Try to do a basic aerial here. We don't have much boost. We'll let our teammate go for the ball here. We'll try to grab the corner boost. LD has a touch on the ball, so we'll kind of position back here. We have a free ball here, so we'll try to drive it into the net. Hit it a little over to the side. Try to take a 50. Good block from Byron there. We try to move behind Axel here. Really get popped over our teammate by Byron. Try to position the net and wait for a potential pass middle from LD to his teammate. Nice. They don't quite get it. We'll hit it over to the side. Try to grab this boost. Nice. Teammate gets a really decent touch off the side here. Byron gets a touch forward. Our teammate's there to capitalize on it. So he gets a really good pass mid to us. That's blocked by LD. LD tries for the aerial but doesn't quite get it. We'll try to pop this ball up off the ground and over Byron and see how he reacts to it. Really get blocked from him. He does end up flipping the ball back to us. Our teammate's there. Gets a really good touch off the ball there. We'll try to go ahead and jump, or just hit this ball here. I did end up trying to jump there, but the ball ended up landing on the front of my car and it just kept me on the ground. Can we go for this? We've got the single boost and wait on Axel. Decent kick off on him. He take another 50. That is pretty high up off the ground, but it should be fine for us. Try to position the net here. Almost got a shot on target there. Our teammate wants to go, but he ends up getting bumped. We'll take a 50 here. Let Byron take his shot. Not quite on target. We'll try to go behind this ball here. Take our time with it. Try to take our time with it here. Try to get a touch over to the side. It is blocked by Byron. Let's see if our teammate wants to score this here. Really good shot from our teammate. Really good shot from our teammate there. Nice. Really good job lining himself up with that and side flipping to put the ball into the net. Just do a drop kick up here and do a front flip. We do end up getting a really good kickoff there. We'll just grab this boost and wait to see what LD does here. It doesn't quite do anything our teammates there. Doesn't quite get it on target. So we'll just try to position ourselves back here. Just wait to see what LD does with the ball here. He is going over to the side and our teammate is going to challenge. He's trying to go for a cuxer pinch. And I think this has turned into more of a freestyle competition than a actual twos game. Let's let Byron go here since he's closer than us. Let's get a touch forwards here. Byron gets a touchdown to the ground. We'll kind of wait on LD and see what he does. It is bouncing off the wall and it might go off the back wall here, so we'll try to position the net. It is pretty high for us here. We'll try to single jump into this. We do end up getting bumped and Byron does not end up scoring, so we'll try to just get a touch up the field here. See how they react to it. Byron ends up getting a really good save there. We'll just try to position ourselves behind our teammate. Let him know that he can challenge for us. He ended up getting bumped. But let's try to position the net here. Our teammate's rotating behind us, so we'll try to challenge for him. The ball is over us, but hopefully he can make the save. Byron tries to get a touch over our teammate. Doesn't quite get it, but LD is there to pick up the slack and scores a nice goal. Bottom left. Let's grab the boost right here and just wait to see what happens on kickoff. Nice, decent kickoff from our teammate. Try to grab this boost and get a pass over off the wall to our teammate. It is blocked by Byron and LD is there. Let's let our teammate go for this here. Really good challenge from our teammate. Our teammate is still there, but we'll let Byron make his touch since he's closer. Try to position ourselves back in net and try to turn around here. LD does end up missing. We'll try to grab this boost. We do end up getting bumped. We'll try to go up here. LD is facing backwards, so he can't do much. He does end up backflipping here. We'll move behind our teammate, let him know that he can challenge for us. Try to position ourselves in net here. Byron with a really good shot attempt on target there. Doesn't quite get it. I'll let our teammate go here. Good try from our teammate. It does bounce off the sidewall. We can try to go back here because Byron might have a shot. Try to just backflip here. Really good save from us. Nice. Teammate does get a touch off the sidewall there. We can try to just drive and pop this up off the ground. Try to make it awkward for them to get. I'll just wait for this here. Wait on LD. LD is going for another cutter pinch. Try to take our time with this here. Our teammate does get a touch off the sidewall. Try to wait here. Try to challenge now. Because they possibly might get a pass middle to their teammate. Kind of wait for this here. Try to challenge Byron here. Just end up getting a really good 50 on us. LD does end up missing it again. We'll try to single jump into this. Nice. That is going to conclude game number 1. We do end up getting 9 MMR here, so that should move us up to 379. And let's see, I think that's still that silver 3 or silver 2 division 3. Let me see here. Yeah, so we're silver 2 division 3 now. So that's going to conclude game number 1, and we're going to go on to game number 2. All right, we're finally in game number 2, and we have Young Kim on our team. We're against Ski and Avoid. So I'll just drive into this here. Take a front foot kickoff. Pretty decent kickoff from us. The Void is going up the wall here. It seems like everyone down here in these little rings like to go for fancy shots. Let's try to get a touch to the side. I'll just keep control of it. Good touch from my teammate. We'll try to move up here in position mid for his potential pass. Really good pass from my teammate. We'll try to get a touch to the side here. We don't quite get it on target. Really good block from the Void. So we'll just kind of move back here. Just kind of move back in net here. Kind of reverse to turn around. Let's see what our teammate does. He hits it over to the side. Now he gets to clear up the field so we can move up a little bit here. Really get clear back from the other team. We'll try to position that. Wait on Ski's shot here. Not quite on target. We'll try to get a touch to the side so they can't score. He does end up stealing our boost and our teammate wants to go, so we'll let him go. Really good dunk from our teammate. We'll try to position mid for his pass again. He does end up getting bumped. He's a little bit awkward now. So he doesn't quite get that. Avoid now has control of the ball. So we'll try to position ourselves back here as the last line of defense for our teammate. Try to challenge Avoid here. We do end up getting a pretty decent save. We'll try to get a touch up the field here. Try to get a little bit closer to the net. Our teammate wants to take us, so we'll let him. Try to position ourselves mid here. Ski is there for the potential block. Try to get a touch over to the side so Avoid can't get a really good shot on net. Just position ourselves far just to see what's going on here. Avoid does end up missing with his weight. Our teammate's still there, so we can't challenge with it. So our teammate keep challenging since he's there. Just let him go. Just let him keep challenging. If your teammate wants to challenge, you can just let him challenge. Just end up getting bumped. Avoid. They're going to the corner now. Alright, they end up missing. We can take a pop here. Avoid just end up missing. We'll try to jump and challenge here. Nice. Really good challenge from us. Our teammate does end up getting a really good touch off the back wall. He's there. Ends up getting a decent shot towards target, but I don't think that's on. Not quite. So we'll kind of stay back here again with a last line of defense for our teammate. We can try to pop this up towards the back wall and see what the opponents do. They do end up missing. We'll try to take a single jump shot here. Really good block from Ski there. Just move ourselves back here in net. Try to position back post. We can try to challenge this now. Just in case he gets a pass, we don't want to let them get a pass to their teammate. So we'll try to move behind our teammate here. He gets a really good touch to the corner here. Tries to get another pass to us. Doesn't quite get it. And he is bumped. Avoid is bumped by his teammate, which allows us to get a free goal on their net. Ski kind of came in with some heat here and just absolutely smacked Avoid off of this ball. Allowing us to just get a free touch towards their net and get a really easy goal. Just move up here, kind of wait to see what our teammate does. He gets a really good touch towards the net, which is blocked by Avoid. Really good block from Avoid. They will try to go around this ball, wait on the bounces, try to challenge Avoid here. It does end up not going. Really good patience from Avoid. We do end up accidentally bumping our teammate, and Avoid gets a really good shot over us. We'll say my bad. Yeah, so our teammate did rotate back, and he decided he wanted to go for the ball there and went in front of us, and we do end up bumping him. And that's how that situation ended up playing out. We'll drop here, just do a single front flip kickoff here. Well, let's go to the side. We'll try to grab this mid boost here, which is just stolen by Ski. We'll just go back for the corner boost here and move up behind our teammate. Really good shots from our teammate. Really good shot. He took a really good 50 and got a really good shot on net. Also, really good aerial, and he landed on the wall. Nice recovery from our teammate. Holy. Just move up here, grab this boost and kind of wait to see what happens on kickoff. Jimmy gets a really good clear up the field and he gets the boost. Try to position behind Avoid here, or in front of Avoid here. We'll just go back post since they're going to the corner. Just the net to get ready to make any block that we might need to block here. Try to single jump into this ball. Nice, really good block from us. Just position ourselves behind our teammate. Just wait to see what he does. He might get a pass middle, so we'll try to wait middle for his pass. Avoid does end up getting an awkward touch over to the side. We'll just wait for them to finish making their plays. He does end up getting a really nice save, so we'll just go back. Avoid with a crazy recovery onto the wall. They really get demo from our teammate. This allowing Avoid from taking a shot on net. Try to position ourselves back in net here, just in case they get a pass. Ski tries to demo us, but we just moved out of the way here. He tries to bump us again, but doesn't quite get it. Good challenge from our teammate once again. Just move up behind our teammate, just in case he gets a pass middle. Really good try from our teammate, doesn't quite get it. Just kind of position ourselves around this ball here, try to pop it up and towards their net. Try to go for this ball here, try to single jump here. Ski does end up single jumping at the same time as us. Try to position ourselves back in net here, just in case anything happens. Really good block from our teammate. Our teammate doesn't have any boost, so we'll keep that in mind. However, with a really good challenge on our teammate, just kind of move up here if you can kind of go for this. So we're going to pop over us. We'll try to move behind our teammate here. Get our teammate challenge. A really good block from our teammate. We can kind of move up for him since he's a little bit awkward. Try to get a hard touch up the field. That's kind of awkward for them. Our teammate's waiting mid, so we'll let him try to take the shot. Really good block from Ski there. We'll try to just position ourselves back in net to try to make a save here. Just try to get a touch up the field here. Just wait to see what Avoid does. Avoid does end up getting a touch. We'll try to get a touch over to the side so that Avoid can't get a shot on net. Just try to wait here. That's a little high for us. I commit with a really nice shot on net. Again, I think I've been playing really solid this game. Nice. Really nice shot from my teammate once again. For a normal drive kickoff here with a front flip. Really decent kickoff from us. And that is going to conclude game number 2. So we do end up gaining 9 MMR, so that should move us up to 388. I'm pretty sure that's still Silver 2 Division 3. Yeah, so that should be Silver 2 Division 3. That's going to conclude game number 2. So we might move up to Silver 2 Division 4 next game, but we'll just go ahead and move on to game number 3. So we're in game number 3. We now have Ski on our team, and we're against Tufty and Master. Let's just try to grab this mid boost and position ourselves behind this ball. Tufty is not playing. Nice. Alright, he's back. Didn't want to score that there, and he wasn't ready for it. So, nice. Master does get a decent shot towards the net here. They do end up missing. Master with a really good side flip into the net there. Really good shot from Master to follow up that bounce. He does end up going around the ball and then side flipping towards the net. This allows him to put this ball into the net. Alright, we'll just do our normal kickoff here. Normal front flip kickoff. Our teammate is going with us, but that's fine. Let's just grab some boost pads here and try to position upfield behind our teammate. He does end up missing, but that's okay. Really good shot attempt from our teammate. It is really high for us, so we'll just go back here. They both end up missing, so we probably can score this here. Try to single jump into it. I think that was Master. Ends up getting a decent touch up. This is allowing us from being able to score. We'll try to meet this bounce here. Try to take a 50 on Tufty here. Alright, so it does bounce off the corner. Hopefully our teammate wants to go for it here. We'll try to let him. Tufty gets a really good touch over to the side. We'll try to meet this and get a hard touch off the wall. It is a little bit high for us. It's not exactly rolling on the wall. It's a little bit off. So we do end up getting demoed there and not getting a touch that we want. Alright, teammate to go for it here. We'll just keep letting him try to go here. Really good 50 from our teammate. Might bounce down for us. Try to go for a basic little aerial here. Not the best touch from us. Try to let our teammate go if he wants. Tufty is a little bit awkward, and so was Master. Let our teammate try to shoot this. Really good shot from our teammate. We were really awkward there, and our teammate noticed that, and he ended up going for the ball himself and shooting that ball into the net. Nice. Nice shot from our teammate there. Alright, we'll do our normal kickoff here. Let our teammate know that I got it, so they don't commit with us. Let's do a front flip kickoff here. Nice, we'll try to grab this mid boost. Our teammate wants it, so we'll let him have it. We'll just grab the corner boost here. Really get popped by Master. We'll try to position that just in case he passes to his teammate. That's a really, really high ball. Our teammate is there. We can collect this and just take our time and roll this ball into the net. Take our time here. Tufty does end up getting a really good block. Just position ourselves behind our teammate. Our teammate's really far away, but I'm pretty sure he's going to end up going for it. Yep, he does. He does end up getting a touch off the back wall, which puts us in a really awkward situation where we'll try to wait here. We're going to try to go now. He does end up getting a touch off the corner. Master does end up missing. We'll let our teammate keep going since he's there. End up getting a pretty decent 50 on Tufty there. Tufty does end up missing it, but our teammate wants to hit the ball back, so we'll let him hit it. We'll just move, position ourselves behind him here instead of net just in case he gets beat. Master does end up missing it, and our teammate is there. He ends up bumping Tufty. We can try to get a touch towards the net here. Single jump into this. So we tried to single jump into this ball, so just expecting this ball to kind of go up here, but it didn't, and we ended up jumping over Tufty's bump as well. Oh man, what a series of events. I don't know, I got it. He wants to go for it, we'll let him go for it. We did say I got it a little bit late, and he has had a history of double committing with us on kickoff. That's fine. Try to position ourselves back in net here. Since we can't half flip yet, we'll just reverse. Tufty is no longer playing, so our teammate kind of just has an open net. Master's bumping his teammate. I think Master's tilted now. Oh no. And Master does end up leaving the match there. Kind of let our teammate do a lot of the work here, so we're not absolutely just destroying Tufty here. He does get a pass middle to us, but we're going to try not to put that in. We'll try to get a pass middle back to him. See what he does here. Really good try. We try to just get a touch up the field here. He wants it, so we'll just let him have it. Try to wait on the bounces. See what we can do here. I'll just get a touch up the field. See how Tufty reacts to it here. Almost. But our teammate try to shoot it. Not quite on target. Tufty does get a really good touch over to the side, making it a little bit harder for us to put that ball on target. Our teammate does end up bumping us right there. So we'll just end up going back to net, waiting behind our teammate, waiting to see what Tufty does here. We'll end up going for this ball. We'll take our time here. Our teammate seems like he lost the play pretty fast, so he doesn't really like the idea of taking his time too much. He does end up missing the ball there. Tufty gets a really good touch off the wall. Try to position ourselves back in net here. Really good shot from Tufty. Really good shot from Tufty there. Just trying to keep the game fair for Tufty here since he doesn't have a teammate. Another got a boost here, our teammate does on kickoff. End up getting a really good touch off the wall. See what our teammate wants to do here. Try to get a touch towards the net here. Maybe try to get a little pass middle to our teammate. Our teammate there was let him take it. I heard him. His car was so loud, I just heard him coming, so I just stopped. As you can see, our teammate really wanted this. He felt like he can score that, so he just took it, and we just let him have it. I let him know that I got it. Hopefully he doesn't go with us. He does end up going, so we'll just let him go. He does end up getting a decent touch towards the net, so we'll let him keep going here. He does end up getting a demo on Tufty. We'll try to get a pop towards the net. Hopefully Tufty can get a block here. Doesn't quite get it. Tufty was a little bit awkward there. I tried to keep this shot a little bit soft so Tufty had some time to spawn back and get this. He does end up going a little bit too far. So unfortunately, he does not end up making that save. Try to take a little front flip kickoff here on Tufty. Try to let our teammate go for this ball. Nice. Really good shot from my teammate. This game really isn't all that fair for Tufty here, so I kind of feel bad with us just 1v2ing him, but this has been happening to us for the past like 2 or 3 episodes where people have just been leaving and leaving their teammate to play by themselves. He is going for a bump on Tufty there. Doesn't quite get it. Just try to get a touch up the field. Maybe a pass middle to our teammate. Really good touch from Tufty there. We're trying to move ourselves back in net. Really good pop up as well from Tufty. Put a position back in net. Almost. Tufty almost gets a really good shot on target, but not quite. Try to move behind Ski here. Nice. Really good block from Tufty. Once again. Tufty playing really well despite him being by himself. I teammate just end up using his power slide to turn around there and almost gets a really good shot on net, but not quite. Try to position over to the side here. Tufty tries to get a touch forward but doesn't quite get it. Our teammate's there, so we'll let our teammate do most of the work here. It does end up getting a touch middle. Does end up missing. Tufty tries to get a shot but doesn't quite get it. That is going to conclude game number 3. We do end up getting 9 MMR here, so that should move us up to 397. Yep, so that's Silver 2 Division 4, and we are 397 MMR. And that is going to conclude the final game of this episode, game number 3. Alright, so that is going to conclude this episode of the Road to Grand Champion series. This has been episode number 10. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. We didn't end up getting too good of a game today. The last game, Tufty's teammate did end up abandoning him. And we did have some pretty interesting teammates throughout this episode. Nothing too crazy. Still focusing on the same stuff. Just trying to make sure we're positioning ourselves relative to what our teammate is doing, relative to what our teammate needs from us at the time. Trying to get a hard touch up the field and trying to hit the ball on target. And overall, just trying to keep our plays fairly simple. I said there is something I need to address about things that were brought to my attention in the last episode. So I will be dropping a video on that. And with that being said, if you guys did like this video or feel like you learned anything or that the series is helping you, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And drop a comment down below if you feel like I'm doing a little too much for the rank or you feel like I'm not doing enough. The feedback, as I said before, has helped me a ton. And this is also what the next video has to do with as well. So with that being said, that's going to conclude this episode, and that's it for me. Peace.